Hi everyone, this is Mary. You're watching another little piece of my art, and today I'm going to do my February 2025 kind of collective art supply haul. I'm doing it on top of this Prismacolor box. I didn't just get the Prismacolors, but the box makes a pretty good base. So, okay. So most of my haul this month comes from the sweetness and generosity of a fellow YouTuber and Instagrammer, Jen. I'll have to see what her handle is on YouTube. I should have wrote that down, but I don't have the information. But I'll put it in the description of the video, so you can visit her channel. I'm not sure if she's posting on it or not, but we struck up a friendship, and she was kind enough to send me some happy mail, and she's always very supportive of my channel, so I'm super appreciative of Jen. And sorry for your noise. It's still daylight out, so I'm taking advantage of getting the natural light, but my dog is also in this room, and I have to have the TV on or she will bark at the neighbors because the window's open. It's warm today. Okay, so let's see what Miss Jen sent me. She sent me these Ohuhu glitter markers. I have not taken anything out of the package because I wanted to, to have it look brand new so that when you guys saw it, you could see how I saw it. So I haven't tried these yet, but now that I'm doing this video, I will be trying them very soon, probably tonight. Super excited. I love glitter stuff, and I don't have any glitter markers, I don't think. I might have a couple Crayola ones left over. I think they were like highlighter ones though. Yeah, but look at the colors in these. This is gonna be fun to use. So she sent that. And she sent me all these jelly rolls. So I was super excited about getting these because I love me some jelly rolls, and I don't think I have this color. I don't think I have the Moonlight set at all. I don't know. I have a new setup now with my art supplies. I'll have to show you guys. I'm still in the middle of cleaning out though. So it's like, when you have those stages of one day it'll look good and then the next day it looks bad because you've dug something else out. That's what I'm at right now. And, but hopefully that, by the time I get it all figured out, I can have a more streamlined, more efficient use of the space. That's what I'm hoping for anyway, because I trip over stuff, and then there's stuff that I want to use, but I know it's like down into a tub somewhere, a bin or something. Okay, so Jen said she did not like this pen. She said that it didn't work well over a colored pencil, so I'm not sure. And she said try it on black paper. I don't have any black paper. I had some, but the sun faded it. So I don't have any anymore. Let me see. Let's see if it's just maybe the wax of the pencil that's the problem, Jen, do you think? I'm trying to find something. Here's a kind of a dark page in my sketchbook. This is done with a just like a brush tip marker that I got from Dollar Tree. That right there. Oh, so it's like a, is it like a silvery white or is it white? I can't tell. I think this will work much better on the pages inside that have a little bit of tooth to them. But yeah, I think this is going to work out great for me, Jen. So you gotta love a white pen. This one is by Papermate Inkjoy. I like Papermate products. I like their Inkjoy, just their ballpoint pens. I think they're great. Okay, and then She sent me this pack of brushes. Look at this beautiful big giant brush right there. I can't wait to use that one. But like I said, I kept everything in the package so you can see how it looked when I got it. But I love to watercolor, and I use water brushes mostly because my dog, she would knock the water over. But when it gets warm, I do like to watercolor outside in my screen room. And I think it'll be cool to try these out then, because there's some, look how small this one is. There's some books that watercolor brushes just don't cut it really in. Sorry, somebody was at the door. What was I saying? Yeah, there's some books that watercolor brushes aren't that great in. And then also when you're making a painting, when you're actually going to do a watercolor painting, sometimes the water brushes are not, I don't know. It depends on which ones you have. Sometimes the flow can be too much or too little, but you know, I've learned to rely on them, and I really shouldn't, but it's just really pure laziness. So I'm glad to have this set that I can, you know, flex with my skills or lack thereof. I am trying to get better at just, you know, making watercolor paintings. And then she sent these. I was so excited when I got these. These are the Gallery set by Mungio, Artist Soft Oil Pastels. I told you guys before that I always watch Black Bean CMS Christian, and he is a wonderful artist, and he inspires me all the time to play with my oil pastels. Of course, he is, you know, way far out there in the, am I crooked? He is way far out there in the stratosphere in terms of talent. But oil pastel, like, a lot of people don't like them, and I don't get it. Like, they're, maybe it's the mess factor, but to me, this is just like a crayon on steroids. You know what I mean? Like, if you like crayons, I think you like oil pastels. But look at all these pretty ocean colors right in through here, sky colors, sunset. This is going to be so much fun for me. And if you want me to swatch these, let me know. I didn't set anything out today for swatching. I've been cleaning and doing that stuff because I got a little bit of energy today. And then I mailed Jen a package back. Well, I didn't mail it. My husband took it to work and stopped at the post office on his way to work so he could mail her a package from me. So I hope she likes what I sent. It's nowhere near as good as what she sent, but I wanted to thank her for thinking of me. It was so nice of her. So I am really, really excited about these oil pastels. I cannot wait to play with them. I'm kind of like telling myself, you know, keep going with the cleaning of this messy room, and then playing with my new supplies will be my present. Because, yeah, I really have a mess going, you guys. I started that deep clean, and then I just was not feeling well. And then I had to go away for the funeral, my father-in-law's funeral, stepfather-in-law, however you say that. And then when I got back, I had the bags and stuff from the return trip and some things that we had stored in the shed, in my daughter's shed, which was our former house. And that kind of got dumped, and then I just lost my energy completely. So I'm trying to revitalize myself. And it's getting a little bit warmer day by day here. We had a cold snap, but hopefully that's over. Okay, so then Jen has sent 3 books. I'm going to show you those. She sent this one, the Occult and Folklore coloring book, Duchess of Lore, it says. Here's the back. So over 50 bewitching artworks to color in. I really like the folklore aspect of this. I'll tell you a little story time. It's a short one. When my husband and I were first dating, we were 19 years old, by the way, and we didn't have a lot of money, you know, for dates and things like that. I worked and he worked, but you know how it is when you're young. You got bills and whatnot. So one of the things we used to do for fun was go get Wendy's chicken nuggets and fries, and then read each other fairy tales from the Brothers Grimm book. And I still have the book. I mean, it's like this big fat, hugely fat one that I had, and that was like one of our dating things that we used to do. And so anytime I think about fairy tales, I think about that. It's a super good memory for me. But here's the pictures that are inside. Some of these are really cool. I really like them. I even like the pattern ones. I like the way whoever illustrated this did it, because of the way they use the colors. Like, I don't usually do Christmas pictures, but look at that one. Like, it just makes it look super cool. So I'll flip a little bit in case you've never seen it before. But here tells you the folklore that is, you know, whatever. It's like folk rabbit, and tells you about it and stuff like that. And then here's some of the pictures. Look how beautiful. Oh my goodness. I'm going to enjoy doing these a lot. And, you know, I even like the pattern ones. So Jen had suggested that we do a buddy color, to which I said yes, and she chose the page, and I have it marked. I'll show it to you. The mermaids. I know you guys probably can't see very well, but if I put the tripod high up, then it's even more wobbly. So yeah, I have to figure out another setup. Look at those mermaids. I love the way the faces are drawn. It reminds me of that one artist, and I cannot think of her name. Emily something. Look at that one. This is really, really cool, Jen. I really, really like this. So I'm going to get a little bit faster, or we're going to be here forever. There's an astrology one. Just some symbols. I think I like this because it reminds me of like flash tattoos, some of them. I like this one too. It's a really neat idea. Makes me want to draw it. So let's see. The one that Jen wants to color is coming up here. I've got it marked. She sent a note, which I will keep to myself. But yeah, this is the deadly plants. So I am going to color this, and then I'll send the picture to her, and we can hook up on Instagram. Look how pretty. But yeah, that's this one. And once again, it's called The Occult and Folklore Coloring Book. Then we have Mythographic Aviary. So I don't have any mythographic books. I have nothing by Joseph Kattenbank. I have looked at them a dozen times and you know, just didn't buy them. Mostly because they're usually in Walmart, and I just, you know, to pay the Walmart price, I didn't want to do it. But she sure picked the best one for me, because I love birds so much. And of course, aviary refers to birds, if you didn't know. I love the texture. I was noticing that when I opened it. I love the texture of this paper. Textured paper is my jam, because it really holds watercolor well. There's some beautiful pictures in here. This is the kind of thing you just get lost in, and it's like one of those things when you look at it once, you see one thing, and then the next time you look at it, you see something else. What is on my bed now? I have to take this blanket off. You guys see where my dog she like digs at it. She's such a pain in my rear end. She needs something to do. Everybody's like, get another dog. Oh yeah, sure. So 2 of them can torture me, huh? Hummingbirds. I love hummingbirds. I love all birds. All of them. There is not a bad bird. Tell me one bad bird or bird you think is ugly, because I bet you I still think it's cute. I've become an 80-year-old somehow or another. I like to go to bed early, and I like looking at birds. And yeah, I don't know what happened. I just suddenly got old. Well, I don't drink. I mean, I don't smoke. So what would Adam Ant say about that, right? And Lent is coming up. I told my husband, I am so boring. I don't even have anything to give up for Lent. Nothing. Used to be I'd have so many choices. I used to always give up chocolate for Lent because chocolate was my love. Like milk chocolate was my favorite thing. I haven't had chocolate and I can't tell you how long, and it's bad for your stomach. So I don't even have that to give up. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Follow the knowledge in the books. Sweet little turtles. This one's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to get started. Oh, is that a peacock? I'm looking through the viewfinder. I think so. Oh, I love that. So I wasn't going to flip through the whole thing, but it's so compelling, right? Okay, there's that one. So once again, this is Joseph Kattenbang, Mythographic, Color and Discover, Apiary. And then she sent me Imagimorphia. So I don't know if you've been following along with my channel for a while. Oh no. We might have to pause. I don't know if I'll have to pause again or not. Can you hear the dogs? That's not even my dog. Anyway, I don't know how long you've been with me, but I used to have Anamorphia. When I first started coloring, I got Anamorphia. And I got it from like a place that we used to get dollar books from. It was like an outlet place that used to get like books that in bulk and stuff like that. I worked there too. But my copy of Anamorphia was, the paper was like tissue paper thin. I mean, it was really, really thin. And I loved I loved the pictures in there, but the paper was so bad. And then John, you guys remember John, bibliophile colorist, and then I forget, John's Hobby Hut, yeah, I think that's what he changed his name to. John told me, oh, there's more than one printing of it, you got to get a newer one, the next one's up or better. I guess kind of like Johanna Basford's Ocean Book, right? Well, I never did get the second one. I just didn't get it. So I never delved into any more Morphias after that. But I've seen everybody work in them, and you know how much fun they looked. So I was really happy when she sent this one, because I kind of was feeling some FOMO there. But yeah, I don't think you'll be able to see much, but you guys probably already know. Many of you have this book and have had it for years. The paper is great. I love this picture here. Love this one. I think this one is my favorite. So I'll probably wait and do that one last, because you got to get a feel for the book, you know, to figure out what you're going to use. And this paper is super nice. So I'm sure that it's going to take watercolors just fine. And here is the giant steampunk butterfly. I've seen this one done in different glitter gel pens and stuff. Oh, I could use those new Ohuhu markers that she sent, Jen sent. I love this one. My daughter's name is Amanda, and then that morphed into Manda, and then Manda morphed into Panda, and she's been Panda for years, so I want to do that one too. Beautiful bird. So yeah, I'll just flip through a few more images in case you have not seen them. Oh, I'm getting text messages. This is why I don't film early. It's a bit busy time of the day for me right before the sun goes down. Oh my gosh. Look at this one. It's a sandcastle. Well, I took it as a sandcastle. Is it a regular castle or a sandcastle? Maybe it's a regular castle. Okay, I was looking at this as if this was water. I mean, I guess you can make it any way you want, right? This one is really cool. Oh my gosh. No, Nico. This is a fabulous book. Fabulous. I'm always late to the game with these books, but that's okay. So, yeah. That is what Jen sent me. What all I've showed you. Everything I have showed you has been from Jen. So once again, thank you so much, Jen. You made my day, my week, my month. Okay, now I'm going to show you what else I got. So, move this. I don't know if you guys watch my shorts, but in one of my shorts, I was talking about my book made out of cards. And I have had a lot of people ask me on TikTok how to make that book. And so I got the tutorial from Jenny Belly here on YouTube. Well, she used to be on YouTube. I think she has her own website now, but the video that she had, I watched probably, I don't know, maybe 15 years ago. Could it have been that long? I think so. Yeah, 15 or more. Anyway, so I made one, and now everybody that sees the video on YouTube, TikTok, well, not everybody, but a lot of people have asked me to make a tutorial. So one of the things I needed was duct tape, and when I was in Ohio, I was like, oh my God, they have colored duct tape here. They didn't have that. They don't have this in my local Dollar Trees. They just have the gray, and it's in the the area with like the tools and stuff. So I got the yellow to make my book, and out of cards, and yeah, that's a tutorial that I need to get going on. So I got that. I did a video. My last video on my channel was a video about the Dollar Tree coloring challenge. So I had some things that I got from there. If you didn't watch that, then if you did watch that, then these things you'll have already seen. But I did pick these markers up, and they're like tropical colors, and they're the wide ones. So my Dollar Tree had these, and these are handy for doing backgrounds, and they're also handy, to use as watercolor. And now with the spring and summer coming, I just thought, oh, these will probably come in handy for me. This is a really pretty blue as well. Super pretty. And then also from that video, I got these flower markers. They're stamps or stampers. So these were really cool. I was very surprised at how good these worked. And I was saying in that last video, that when my kids were little, I had a bunch of these, but they were like, I had a peace sign, a flower, two or three different kinds of flowers, like a leaf. Like, I don't even remember where I got those, but I had like probably about that many in a cup. And my kids used to always make me art with the little stampers. So I think these are adorable, and if I see any more with different patterns, I'd be interested in picking them up, because they're fun to spread out on a page of your sketchbook, or if you're doing coloring and you don't want to do a background, they just add that little extra something. I'm not going to show the books that I got from the Dollar Tree, because it's in that last video. And then I'll also be showing them again when I show like my completed pages. I just don't feel like getting up and digging them out right now, because my dog is next to me and she's being quiet, which like never happens. And then, so I said I wasn't going to, but I know you guys knew I would. I was in the Dollar Tree with my husband, and I was like, oh, they still have those sketchbooks, those little sketchbooks that I've been working in. And he's like, he grabbed these two. There's another one, and it's like a brown square and a beige square, brown and beige pattern. He grabbed these two and threw them in the cart. He didn't even say anything. He's just like, because he knows I'm gonna wish I would have got it. So I have these two more of these sketchbooks. I love mine. I just wanted to give you guys a update on it. I work in this thing all the time. I don't get it. And I was watching a video here on YouTube from one of the artists that I like to watch her do her sketchbook flip throughs, and her name is Comfortable Shoes Studio. And she was working in this too, or she was showing like the stuff that she currently uses, and had this too. And I'm like, oh, I'd love to see a flip through of that. And she said, I just love the paper. So the paper in here, these are my like little sheets I cut for in between pages when they're still wet. The paper in here is the same or very similar as if you've ever bought a sketchbook, the big ones from Five Below, which I've gotten 2 of those as gifts. One of them I have finished or nearly finished. The other one I haven't started yet because I didn't finish the other one. But it's that same type of paper. It's very textured, very, so when you use paint on it, the paint soaks in good, but it doesn't go to the other side. In fact, not much stuff has bled through, which has been shocking to me. Absolutely shocking. Like if you're gonna do dark marker and stuff, it's gonna bleed through. Like for example, this page, I was just planning on using this sketchbook as a swatch book, so I didn't have to dig out my big swatch book every time I wanted to, like get a pencil to go or whatever. Marker, I mean. Anyway, I was trying to get this purple marker to work to see if there's anything left in it, and I pushed down on it and it just went everywhere. And then I just closed the book and opened it, and it made this kind of pattern which reminded me of a butterfly. But all of that to say that even that did not, bleed through. So I just use it for my little swatches and then cover it up with something. It's so small and handy. The only thing that happened was a lot of water got in here from one of the pages that I was working on, so I had to use some tape. But yeah, the watercolors, I just like the way it works. I don't know, you guys. This is that cool washi tape that I got for Christmas in my stocking. And then I've been using the stencils that I also got from Temu. So Temu, and then some of the paint pens are Temu as well. And some of the colors are just from, excuse me, they're just from Ross, a set of acrylic markers from Ross. So, and then I'm using a stencil for my lettering. So it's kind of has the same sort of theme kind of going through it. But yeah, this is where I went wrong, because I sprayed the paper down to see how this Reeves watercolor would work on it. And it just, it's sunk through and started pulling the paper away. So I just had to put some tape in there. It's no big deal. But yeah, when I'm sitting here at night and I don't know what to do and I don't feel like coloring a whole coloring page, I just get this book out and I watch, my shows. I started drawing this, I believe, when we were driving home, and I was painting it and coloring it in, and then I just was like, I'm not doing it anymore. So I just put some stickers on that side. That's what I mean. Like, something about this sketchbook being so inexpensive makes me feel like I can do whatever. Or not finish stuff, or, I showed you guys the hammerhead shark my grandson drew for me. when I was there. So this is another video that I'm going to be doing coming up. I just need to have more stuff done for it. But it's these thermal prints. I wanted to talk about ways you can color them in, ways you can incorporate them into your work and stuff like that, because I know a lot of people have these now. But this is my little dog. This is a water fountain where I live, and this is all grass here. And that's my legs. I don't know if you can see them, but she was sitting on my lap after a walk. So, yeah. So I got these stickers from Temu, and I like the portraits. And I try to kind of, you know, draw them. But yeah, it's just a weird thing, right? You just never know what you're going to take to and what you won't. I think coloring books are the same way. Then I found that I had these big stencils that I thought I was ordering smaller stencils that would like fit this way in my other sketchbook, but they were actually bigger stencils, which is fine because I can use them in my fashion coloring book. Because you use the stencil and then you can design the outfits, which I think is so fun. But yeah, I think this one might have bled through because I think it might be Sharpie. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like it is. So I just put this cover, excuse me, of this Georgia map on the other side where it was bleeding through the marker, the Sharpie. Did a little fun painting. This is the paint that I got for Christmas. It's the earth tone set from Simi Art. And look at all the rich tones that's in there. I mean, there's quite a bit of variations on the browns and stuff. Those are all different colors. I still need to make a video on those. Rita had asked me that if I would show it, and I said I would. Little tulip. Oh, these are brains. So I stamped these brains on watercolor paper, and I found this bubble stamp that I had, and because like when you're drowning, when you think too much, it's like your brain is drowning. That's what it's like. But once I glued them on here, I was like, oh my god, they look like jellyfish. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for the little whoopties on the bottom. But yeah, this book has been so much fun. If you guys see these out and you like to play in sketchbooks, might I suggest trying this one out. The size has been just perfect for me to throw in my bag. Stone Temple Pilots, that was like my favorite grunge band. It's just the lyrics to that song. Something that you can do quickly. And then you can always glue things in. I haven't finished this poppy yet. I love poppies. Oh, I started this kind of a collage page. I took that photo. The rest of them are stickers. And I drew these little fish in there. It looks like a stamp, doesn't it? I drew those with Prismacolor Colorase pencils. And then I want to fill in the background for that page there. Just messing around with some watercolors here. I think this is one of the first ones I did to see how this paper would take it, but it took it so well. I was surprised. I don't know anything about this paper other than it's starting to pop up now on YouTube. People are starting to talk about these little sketchbooks. So this is a little horse that I did in some paint pens. The ones that I got from Temu for Christmas. So, in case you're wondering, I think this is 4x4, if I remember correctly. I don't have my ruler near me, sorry. And there's 80 sheets of paper in here, so $4.25. Yeah, so even if you just mess around in yours, like I'm doing in mine, it's just so freeing to be able to just do whatever. I found my stamps, like my wooden stamps. I was playing around with those. I don't use them much anymore, but something stops me always from getting rid of them. Little fairy. This is a stencil, like a kid's stencil. And then, you know, the rest of the stuff was paint. So yeah, I wanted to give you a little mini flip there so that you can know that these sketchbooks are there at the Dollar Tree. Grab them while you can if you want one. Because I don't, you know if it's going to be something that they keep on stock forever, or if it's just going to be a get it while you can get it. Okay, then we went to an estate sale, and I got this for $1. My daughter looked it up, and they're selling for like $28 on eBay. I didn't buy it to sell. I bought it because, and the lady didn't know really what it was because it has this hole there for hanging. And I thought, I would use it too because I have this one as well. My mother-in-law gave me this. Gosh, I mean, it has to have been 30-something years ago that she gave this to me. But I use them to hold my book open when I want to work in it. Especially in some things that, like when when the book starts getting a lot of papers on one side and not on the other, and it just really keeps shutting on you. So, yeah, I've got two now. I've got this one that I've had, and then this one that I just got at the estate sale, this whale one. So, yeah, I mean, you can use just any kind of clip, but why not have a pretty clip? And then I got this as well. It's a Rolodex. A long time ago, I participated in doing Rolodex art, and I was looking to see if anybody was interested in doing that again, because I saw this Rolodex in perfect condition. I was like, oh my god, I remember when I did mine. I never finished it. I think my daughter might have it. I never finished it, but it was so much fun. So, you just pull the cards out and you do your artwork on there, and you make sure you don't cover this up, or if you do cover it up, you cut it out, and then you pop it back in, and eventually your Rolodex becomes like an art gallery of all these little pieces of art. You can keep the tabs in and file them if you want to by letter, like say if you do Christmas art, you can put it under C. You do drinks, I don't know, whatever you do. Or you can take the tabs out. I've seen people do them both ways. It's just a really cool thing. If you guys have never seen Rolodex art, look on Pinterest if you have a Pinterest, or look here. But I saw this, and I think they charged me $1 for it. It was in such good shape. I thought, oh my gosh, that will be fun to do again. I did this, and I also participated in the dictionary art, which is where you get an old dictionary and you flip to a page and you circle a word that you like, choose a word, and you circle that word, and then you draw out whatever the word is, so duck or whatever under the D's, and then you like circle or go square around the definition. Very cool. I did that too. I think my daughter might have that as well. I don't have it anymore. And then the last thing I got, which is that the last thing? Yeah. I got is these Traveler Wall Collage Kit. It includes 30 mini posters. So I just thought these would be really cool for in my journal, or to, let me see if I can get them out, to maybe make tags, bookmarks, whatever. They're big. I mean, you could use these for art if you didn't have any, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do with them. I just know that I liked them, and I thought they would be a great addition to my journaling supplies. This is a really pretty one. I'm not a mountains person, but I can appreciate the prettiness of them, you know. But I guess it's just, oh, what's these? Little white. Okay, what is that? Okay, includes double-sided mounting stickers. I guess that's what those are. Oh, I love this one. But yeah, they're just little posters of all kinds of cool places. I like that one too. Is that Italy? Let's see. It doesn't tell you. So I guess it could be what you want it to be. You don't know how many times I have taken this picture out of a window of an airplane, right? But yeah, so, oh, I love that one. So you get it. So that is my haul, you guys. And once again, thank you so much to Jennifer for making a February art supply haul even possible, because I probably would not have done one had it not been for my happy mail. Thank you so much. And thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.